In this section, we will talk about the example of innate and acquired responses working together to defeat the enemy. We have already discussed the advantage to the host of killing virally infected cells before the virus begins to replicate, and have seen that natural killer cells can carry out a cytotoxic function through their activating receptors. Let's understand this. This is a cell infected by virus. It has infection-induced ligand for natural killer cell activating receptor. Now, natural killer cell approaches with its killer activation receptor. This leads to killer activating receptor-mediated cytotoxicity. These receptors inherently have a limited range of specificities. However, natural killer cells also possess receptors for the constant part of the antibody molecule, or Fc receptor, as discussed earlier with regard to phagocytic cells. This situation enables their range of potential targets to be enormously expanded, because the Fc receptors can recognize virus-specific antibody coating the target cell if any intact viral antigens are present on the surface of the infected cell. Thus, antibodies generated by the acquired immune response will bring the natural killer cell very close to the target by forming a bridge, and the natural killer cell, being activated by the complex antibody molecules, is able to kill the virally infected cell by its extracellular mechanisms. This system is termed antibody-dependent cellular cytotoxicity. However, as previously mentioned, a subset of T cells with cytotoxic capabilities also exists, called as specific T cell cytotoxicity. Like the T helpers, these cells have a very wide range of antigen specificities, because they clonally express a large number of different T cell receptor. Like the T helper cell, the cytotoxic T cells recognize fragments of protein antigens, called as peptides, in association with a cell marker with class 1 MHC molecule. Through this recognition of surface antigen, the cytotoxic cell comes into intimate contact with its target and administers the kiss of apoptotic death. It also releases interferon gamma that will help to reduce the spread of virus to adjacent cells, particularly in cases where the virus itself may prove to be a weak inducer of interferon alpha and beta. So this is innate immunity. This is acquired immunity. And this is the example of innate and acquired responses working together to defeat the enemy. This is all about the example of innate and acquired responses working together to defeat the enemy. In our next section, we will discuss overall picture of immunity to viruses.